Trending in Sports presents Harper's Sports Bazaar with Harper Cody.
All right, before we bring Ryan in, we've got a special little highlight clip from last Friday night's game.
To Barnes. Shore in the slot. Barnes now works his way in the flat shot. That was blocked. Gillespie circling. Cross ice. Shot's good! Shore! From Gillespie. What a pass from Ryan Gillespie to Shore. And the Braves, most importantly, take advantage of that 5-on-3 score early. And they will still remain on the power play. 3-1, a power play goal from the newcomer Chore, and a lovely pass from Ryan Gillespie. Circling, short side, working his way in front of the net, shot scores! What a job creating something out of nothing in close vicinity. And the Braves, who trailed this one 3-0 at one time with 10:16 to go in the third, have made it a one-goal hockey game. It's 4-3.
Couple of great highlights there from number 25 forward for the Brockville Braves, Mr. Ryan Gillespie. And Ryan, first of all, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing really well today. Thank you.
So, Ryan, first of all, we have to say congratulations to you. Just a couple of days ago, the big news came out that you were named to the NHL Central Scouting's watch list for the 2021 NHL Draft. How did you feel when you found out that terrific news?
I felt ecstatic because there's some great names on that list, and just to be considered with some of those great names and peers that I've played against throughout my whole life, it was really kind of a special moment for me.
Absolutely, and you had a fantastic season with the Brockville Braves in your rookie year in 2019-20, 22 goals, 41 points in 59 games, and named to the CCHL All-Rookie team as well. What do you think was the biggest reason for your success in your first year with the Brockville Braves?
I think a big reason why is the coaching staff gave me a lot of confidence throughout the season to do my thing, and I used that confidence to the best of my ability. And playing with great teammates all year really helped me as a rookie, like get into the league and understand what I need to do to be successful in it there every night.
Well, and by the look of those highlights from last Friday night against Cornwall, the only team you guys have been playing in these controlled scrimmages with this weird, pandemic kind of year of 2020 that we're in, it looks like you're picking up right where you left off from last season. So that is great to see. Ryan, you're a kid born in Toronto, obviously. I got to ask you right off the bat, are you a Leafs fan?
Yeah, I'm a big Leafs fan. Cheered for them all my life.
And who's your favorite player on the Buds?
It'd be Matthews, just because of his shot and his
Matthews
quick.
for Yeah, absolutely one of the best releases in the National Hockey League. And so, Ryan, I got to ask you, we were talking off air a little bit about what you've been up to, but for the people tuning into this tonight, what have you been up to with more time on your hands?
So more time on my hands, like I've been able to do a lot of like more at-home workouts just to improve little things in my game, like stick handling in my basement and stuff like that. At-home workouts just to increase my strength, so I'm able to be faster and I don't get taken off pucks easily. And just like a lot more downtime to hang out with like friends, talk to them, play video games with them, and just like come back to a little bit of real life normalcy that I had before I came out here.
And you had a fantastic year before you came over to Brockville last year, 2018-19, 19 goals, 79 points in 72 games with the Toronto Red Wings AAA team in the GTHL for under 16. And, do you still keep in touch with a lot of your buddies that were on that team that year?
Yeah, still keep in touch with a lot of them. We were a really close group, and I think you were able to see that throughout the season as our team just gelled so well together, and we were able to make it to like the final game of the season just because of the connection our team had on and off the ice. Hello?
Sorry about that, Ryan. Some technical difficulties there for a minute. Just go back into, you were talking about, how you guys had such a close knit group that year, and how you still keep in touch with your buddies from that team.
So we text a lot in our group chat, and we're really vocal with each other, and we're all in different places now, but whenever we see on Instagram someone's doing something good, like we always congratulate each other and talk to them about it. And it's just a really close group, and everyone still supports each other to this day.
No, that's fantastic. Of course, talking to your head coach Randy Jones last year, you were highly coveted by Randy and Dustin and everyone in the Braves organization and coming over here, and just how did you find the whole community support around the hockey team and Brockville as a city, and just the whole group dynamic with the team in your first year? How did you find all of that, and then going into this season as well? What are your thoughts on Brockville?
So my thoughts on Brockville are it's a great town who really supports the hockey team, and it's great to see like a small town city like support people. And we as hockey players, like we love the support, and like we love playing in front of massive crowds at the Memorial Center, because you see in other communities throughout the league they just don't get that support, and it gives us a little bit of extra energy when we hear the crowd cheering for us every game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, the Braves have been around for so long, and Brockville has always supported them. And just waiting to get fans back into the building and all of that. So hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. So that's great, and really glad that you're enjoying it here. And I want to talk about Randy Jones, of course, your head coach, and general manager and owner Dustin Traylon. They both played at Clarkson University, which is where you decided to commit for the 2022-23 season. A two-part question for you, Ryan. First of all, why was it such a great fit for you? And did guys like Randy and Dustin have an influence on you, or tell you anything about Clarkson that helped make your decision?
I felt like Clarkson was a great fit for me just because of the interest they had compared to other schools. Like I just feel like they wanted me a lot more, and I wanted to be there too after my visit. Like I toured the campus, and it was just a really great school. It's just a small nice school in New York, which kind of fits my personality a little more. And the fact that they wanted me and I wanted to be there, it just really gelled nicely. And in terms of Randy and Dusty, they did give me support with whatever decision I wanted to make, and they just told me that Clarkson was a great school and it was a great experience when they went there, and that I wouldn't be making a bad choice by selecting to go there.
You're 2019 draft pick of the Sudbury Wolves in the Ontario Hockey League as well. Have you thought about, maybe going over and playing in the OHL instead, or are you set on going to Clarkson in a couple of years?
Before I decided to commit, I was still thinking about the OHL and like whether I could potentially be a part of the Sudbury Wolves organization. But right now, I'm pretty much just set on going to Clarkson just because of the interest, and they've supported me ever since I've been talking to their coaches and stuff like that. And right now, I'm just focused on Clarkson.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And just going back to Randy Jones, your head coach, he's got that NHL experience and has done such a great job, going into his second season behind the bench with you guys, the 15 game win streak season, of course, and everything. Just talk about the relationship that you have with your head coach and the impact that he's had on the team.
It's a really great relationship between us because he was able to put his trust in me as a 16-year-old last year to play on the PK and power play, play in late game situations. And as a player, when you see that your coach trusts you, it makes you be a little more confident and a little stronger out there because you're willing to do the extra work so you can keep on going out there. And the impact he's had on the whole team is he really gets the guys going before a game, and he knows when like he needs to be hard on us and when he can joke around with us like during a game or after a game or before a game.
No, that's fantastic. And so Ryan, a fun one for you before we wrap up. Of course, Halloween is coming up, and if all things were normal, if you and the boys were going to a costume party or something like that, what kind of costume would you have on for Halloween?
Oh, that's a really tough one, but may have to go to like a Santa Claus or something like that out
Yeah.
of the park like that.
Right on. No, I love it for sure. And so you guys have been playing the Cornwall Colts quite a bit in these controlled scrimmages, and you said you've had about 6 so far. You've got another one coming up tomorrow night, 8:30 puck drop for that one. Start warm up around 8 o'clock or so. What are you expecting going into that one? I mean, a team that you're getting to know very well here during this kind of weird before the season can get going sort of thing.
Like probably I'm gonna expect like a really hard, like tight game. Like things might get a little chippy out there because we've been playing them for 6 games, so people are starting to get some enemies out there on the other team. And I'm just expecting a really tight, close game with not a lot of like offensive scoring chances because both teams play tight and don't let the other teams get very many chances.
Absolutely. Well, Ryan, it's been a pleasure talking to you for the first time. And, like I said, just watching the highlight pack, it looks like that you are picking up right where you left off after a terrific rookie season last year. And hopefully we can get things back to normal here soon, get fans back in the building and be able to see you in a Braves jersey once again this year. And once again, congratulations to you on being named to the NHL Central Scouting's first watch list for the 2021 draft. So, Ryan, keep up the fantastic work, and thanks so much for joining us this evening.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right, Ryan Gillespie of your Brockville Braves. Perfect. No, that's okay. Yeah. What? How was that? Was that long enough for you and everything like that? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, Ryan, thanks so much, man. It was great to chat with you and get to know you tonight. And looking forward to seeing you play very soon. So thanks a lot, man.
Thanks, man.
Take care. Yeah. Yeah. Good
Thank you.
luck, Ryan.
Thank
Thanks, Whit. Take care.
you.